you more recent news. I'm on the road. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The bad days are gone, and now I'm on the road. Yes, I am.
my name is. 4 dislikes already. Before I even said hello. Hello? How could it have 4 dislikes already? Why do people dislike a video before they've even seen it? Well, this isn't a video, this is a live stream. But you know what I mean. How can you dislike something when you have no idea what it's going to be? Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another live stream with me, Creaky Blinder, for all of those who aren't sure. And who do we have? Audrey Rebedew, Itchib, Andy Cap, Paul Banks, Smash or Smash, Flat Derp, Andrew Croft, Wolverine, Mr. Gone, Elizabeth Dracule, Neil Sullivan, Lee, and loads of other people. What's happening? Oh, side chat's going fast. Have I got to slow you all down? Have I got to slow everyone down? Maybe. Maybe not. Excuse me. For the people who won the hats, they are on the way. Just for you to know. But obviously, I have no way of knowing how long they're going to take to get to you. But they are on the way, and I do have proof of postage. If anybody doubts that I've sent them. Because I did send them. Good evening, Chris Shapley, DVM CVA. How is my favourite American veterinarian doing? Jamie Sanford. I'm not going to shout, but I don't mind saying hello. Hello, Jamie Sanford. Ex-Penguin95, how are you, pal? Rufus, what's happening? Stephen Coe. Arctic Hayes, good evening. Tracy Davenport. Dakota Dad. Yeah, yours is on the way. And yours caused some confusion. Because it nearly got sent to... Where did it nearly get sent to? It nearly got sent to the Netherlands. Because for some reason, yeah, it just did. Oh, first super chat of the night. Thank you very much. The Plot Hole. Cheers to you as well. Thank you, pal. I appreciate it. I know maybe I've banged on about this a bit too much, but this offer finishes midnight on Tuesday. Is it the 1st of July on Wednesday? Because if it is, hello, Mrs. Blinder. How is downstairs treating you? Yeah, you can sign up for free channel membership if you're a premium user. I know I've said about it millions and billions and squidillions of times, but I'm saying about it again. Sue me. No, don't sue me. Just become a channel member. It's awesome. Good evening, Alex Rodini. How are you? Danny Indoor Man. Ah, saying hello to Mrs. Blinder before you say hello to me, is it? And good evening, Mr. Andrat. How are you? And the smoky one. And Peter Harrington. Good evening from the future. No, you're in the future. I'm from the past. It's already Monday there. How is Monday, Pete? I need to know. Because, well, good day, Crazy Bass. Your pal Al. Sir Creaky, I wouldn't go that far, Stephen Allen, but good evening to you as well, and Mark Cutler. So, Friday's video. I take it everybody has seen it. Good evening, Mike Splicer. Is it just me, or does that woman really not realize that the sudden influx of comments is coming because both myself and Logic have both made videos about her birds are extraterrestrial videos, and we have also now both made replies to her video complaining about the number of comments. And I just find it a little bit difficult to believe that she doesn't realize that all those comments have come from me and Logic. Is she really that stupid? Possibly. And it was funny because as you all know, well, maybe not all of you, but most of you will know that the video I first did about it wasn't even on my channel. It was on Simon Dan's channel. And a lot of people went over and commented on her video, and she turned the comments off. But she's been brave, and she's not turned the comments off on the video I mentioned in Friday's video. So if you've seen the video, you'll know what I did. I told you the title of her latest video, and I included a link to her channel in the video description on Friday. And I told people... Tidy indeed. And I told people to head over there and leave a comment on her video, and to put in big capital letters, "I'm not paid to post this," or "I wasn't paid to post it," or whatever it was. And she doesn't seem to have replied to anybody. She seems to have totally ignored it. And I noticed, because I've been keeping an eye on the comments, and people have even been saying, I saw somebody saying, "You obviously haven't heard of the Creaky blinder. Creaky sent me whatever it was. The turtle moves, I don't know. I've not looked today. Let's have a look, shall we? So let's head over to her channel. Can I share this with you? Yeah, so let's head over to her channel and see if it baffles me though. She's got 37,500 subscribers. Has she deleted it? Oh yeah, it looks like she has. Yeah, it looks like she has. And if you look at her channel, you can see she's one of these typical people. Facebook is tweaking my numbers. So she's obviously one of these conspiracy theorists that think that they are out to get her. I don't buy it myself, but yeah, she does seem to have deleted that video. But I know that Logic had the link to, there it is. So there's Logic's video. And I know Logic linked to the video itself, so it was a response to this video. No, it's still there. So to answer the turtle moves question, no, she hasn't deleted the video. It's still there. I just couldn't find it. But there we go. Right, what am I doing? Clicking buttons and making a mess, yeah. $20 super chat from Chris Shapley, DVMCVA. Thank you, kind sir. And he says, "Hello, Mrs. Blinder." Charming. And Gay PG, 100 Norwegian krona. Knock. I'm learning my stuff. Right, what's going on in the side chat? Audrey Rebdu, yeah, you're right, she is paranoid. And paranoia must be a terrible thing, because if she genuine, and it does seem to be genuine, she really does seem to think that everyone and their nan is out to get her. But why? What for? What would they have to gain by silencing Gina Marie Colvin Hill, or whatever her name is, Gina Maria? Why would silencing her and censoring her content help anyone? And who would it help? Just doesn't make sense to me at all. But yeah, you're probably right, Chris Shapley. Her meds probably do need tweaking. It's not her Facebook numbers, it's her medication. And that was a funny thing. Well, I found it funny anyway, because, and I think I've said this in videos before, it's, good evening, Rob McGowan. Some of the comments on the video I did for Simon Dan Hawkeye Station Paranormal. Email me a link, mate, because I'll forget. The creakyblinder@gmail.com. So if it is something you think is worth me having a look at, email me a link. What was I saying? No, it's gone. Oh, good evening, Julian HG. How the devil are you? Oh, I'm always on form, Julian. I've always got something to say. It's usually a load of old nonsense, but it's something nevertheless. Dewi Griffiths. Hi to you as well. Paranoia seems to be a recurring theme with conspiracy theorists. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Audrey Rebdo. Oh no, I said I was only going to call you Audrey from now on, didn't I? Yeah, I think that's a huge part of it. Evening, Henrik. And I'm considering making a video about this because I've read something, and apparently there is something, and it is the terminology is bullshit receptivity. And basically what they're self-explanatory. It basically means somebody who is prone to believing bullshit. Yeah, I just find that interesting, and I know. By the way, who caught the debate on Wednesday between Crafty Keeler and the other person whose name I've already forgotten? Hannah, was it? Hannah? Anyway, I know that Keeler looks at the psychological side of flat earthers, conspiracy theorists, and all that nonsense. MHR, new sub. Me and hubby are loving ya. Keep up the good content. I will do my very best. I promise. Yeah, but I'm starting to become more and more interested in rather than the fact that they just believe the absolute nonsense they believe, the fact that they yes, FEP review, schizotypy, that's what I was reading about. And you're right, bullshit receptivity is one of the, would it be a symptom? I don't know. One of the parts of schizotypy, which isn't schizophrenia. It's schizotypy is a person's sort of I don't know, I haven't got the terminology for it, but a person's the chances of them buying into conspiracies like the flat earth, which is probably one of the most ridiculous conspiracy theories of all. But well, no, it's not even a conspiracy theory, is it? It's just grown-ups acting as if they've got the mental age of a 3-year-old and claiming that they believe the earth is flat. Because I know this may disagree with a lot of the other creators in this space, but I really, really find it difficult to believe that any of them genuinely think that the earth is flat. Tracy Langley is not lurking today. We haven't done the lurk register yet, have we? We'll wait a little while. Oh, good evening, Brainless Steel NL. How are you? CGI? I should copyright that. By the way, this was pointed out to me, but a buttload of people have asked me for the CGI and the sarcasm cam GIFs. GIF, GIF. Good evening, Tiffany Hall. How are you? And they are now available on Tenor GIFs and Giphy. Giphy. I don't even know why that's funny, but it is. And also, we now have the block GIF from Friday's video, so they're all on there now. So basically, if anybody wants to use any of those GIFs, then you should be able to access them through, I don't know, I use Gboard, Google Keyboard, because I've got a what phone have I got? A Pixel. So they're all, you can find them on Twitter. If you click the GIF button, you can find them on Discord. If you click the GIF button, just type in Creaky, and I think that's what is the best thing to type in. Click the GIF button, type in Creaky, Creaky, yeah, and then you get CGI, Sarcasm Cam, and Block. So they are all on there. Yes. Anyway, another super chat off Merlin Gornal at £2. Hi Creaky, how you doing? Well, if I'm being perfectly honest, I'm fair to middling. I'm rather reasonable. Net tube user, I will accommodate you because I'm a very accommodating person. Bear with me, uno momento. Net tube user, this is especially for you. You must mean a shirt like that one that I've just shared the link for in the side chat. The CGI shirt, which is available on this merch store right here. See? Next to the cap, CGI. So I've got CGI shirts, CGI mugs, Sarcasm Cam mugs. I think I did a Sarcasm Cam shirt as well, but I can't. Yes, I did. Sarcasm Cam is on shirts, mugs, and so is CGI. So, yeah. Just go and buy one. Yeah. It's there, NetTube user, and now you are obliged to go over and buy one of each color available. Right now, this second. Somebody just asked me something.
Welcome to the Blind Dog.
Oh, new Blind Gang member. Oh, it's gone now. Gone. Chris Soup.
Oh, new subscriber.
New subscribe. Pardon, Heidi?
No.
Del voice?
No.
No idea what you're talking about.
No. CG.
Right, somebody was asking me something. People keep saying hello to Turquoise Laura. Oh, there she is. Ah, right, yeah. It's I actually had the good sense to open any tabs I may need this evening, Laura, but thank you anyway. Yeah, so if you do want to head over to the merch store, you can pick up a swanky CGI shirt, tidy caps, you know. They're all there. They're all there for the taking. Yeah, jolly good show. Have I thought about reporting on the Dogman believers or Illuminati folks? I've done a couple of videos on Illuminati, Shannon T. Dogman believers, I'm not familiar. And if it's what I think it is, I'm actually quite glad I'm not familiar. Sandy Lloyd, Senior, if that's what SR stands for. I'm bloody Cohen Marvelous. How are you? Barnacle Fletcher. Tidy cat for you. Very smart. Excellent. Excellent. Creaky is, yeah, basic trigonometry. You've just reminded me. I am actually a fully paid up member of the Illuminati. And I even did it in a video. So it's a thing. It's a real thing. Hawkeye Station Paranormal wants to know who else stumbled upon my channel while watching a Flat Earth video. X Corvus has just become a channel member. How have you skipped straight to a red badge? What's that all about then? I thought red badges came after so many months. And why hasn't my appeared here, or here, or there, or here, or here. See? Illuminati confirmed. Why is that? Why is that? Oh, there we are. X-Corvus has become a member. Why has X-Corvus jumped straight to red membership? I don't know. Unless the bots are just really slow reporting people's channel membership. Anyway. $10 super chat from from Brian Donaldson. Thank you again for the vape suggestion. My pleasure, mate. You are the guy who did you eat? No, you messaged me. It's getting hard to keep up. I can't remember if you DM'd me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook messaged me, or emailed me. But if you're who I think I am, no, I know who I am. If you are who I think you are, rather, then I suggested you get a Nord 2, didn't I? Yes, I did. So, you're welcome, and thank you. Daniel Lauer has become a channel member. X-Corvus has become a... Why did... Daniel Lauer says... X-Corvus went straight... X-Corvus, are you in the side chat? How have you jumped straight to a red badge? Red badge usually comes in after 3 months of continuous membership. See, I fooled you tonight, Audrey. Tonight, I am using the Vapresso Sky Solo Plus with Moorish Puff, salted caramel popcorn. Just to throw you off the scent, Audrey. S2000 GT, that's not very nice at all. Keep Wales tidy, Berry Swansea. That's just plain rude. How very dare you. You remember before you just changed your name. Well, that would explain it. Hello, Jim Dawson. Hello, Douglas Marlowe. Talking is hard, isn't it, Creaky Blinder? Can be. Brainless Steel NL? It can be. You try talking when you're in a room on your own for 2 hours without stopping, and I'm failing miserably tonight. But there we go. What can you do? It's a Sky Solo. It's a Sky Solo Plus. It's a sub-ohm device, straight to lung. Vapresso Sky Solo Plus. Good evening, Ulterior Motives. Hawkeye Station Paranormal. Why does Sunday suck? Sundays are awesome. Some Sundays are awesome. Today was fun. I went out for a spin on my bike with my eldest boy. It was fun. It didn't rain. And it was fun. Who said something about English people? What up, the Flat Turd Society? Australia won't let you get Nick anymore. What do you mean, Pete Harrington? They've banned nicotine. Good day, Joe Hoep. Hey, I'm not sure I like that. Brainless Steel. Sundays are nice, and then the Creaky Blinder goes live. Hello, Tommy Thomas. How are you, pal? You have seen the pictures, Adamel. Is anyone else? Oh, good evening, Shedridge. Hi, yes, you are late. Hang your head in shame. What was I going to say? Somebody remind me what I was going to say. Yes, I've remembered because Adam L mentioned the pictures. So, why is anyone else having issues with Instagram? I wanted to share a group of pictures today. Let me see if it's still happening now. When you open up Instagram and click the plus button, because you want to share, see, you're on this page because you want to share pictures, and then you click gallery, and there's nothing there. It's as empty as a flat earther's head. I don't understand. What's going on? Who broke Instagram? Was it any of you? Or is it only me? Who's having problems with Instagram? Buffering? Oh, don't say that now. Is anyone else experiencing buffering? Buff. Uren? I don't know if it's pointing to a different folder. I don't know if I changed the app permissions, Bacon Earth. Somebody's just told me I need to clear the cache on the Instagram app. Do I really? Let's see if we can have an interactive fix. That's in settings, isn't it, on the phone? This must be riveting for you lot, watching me trying to fix Instagram on my phone. Apps and notifications. Instagram. Storage and cache. Clear cache. Cache cleared. Do that. Now do that. Now do that. Now do that. No, that didn't work either. Crafty Keeler, thanks for the suggestion, but it didn't work. I've even uninstalled it and reinstalled it, and that didn't work either. And I do be liking Instagram. I've already wiped it. I've deleted it off my phone and reinstalled it. Good evening, Jose Reyes. I've cleared Tom Edwards. I've done that. It's not working. It's not working. It just isn't working. Oh, dear me. Jason Rylands. Creaky Blinder. My wife wants to hear you say, that's Welsh stereotyping. But okay, seeing as you've paid seeing as you've paid €5, I will say another Bacardi and Coke, please, my van we. Okay, happy now? Bit rude, but there we go. Good evening, Eric Hare. How are you, pal? Why did the Why did the chat just fly forward about 20 miles? What the dickens is going on? Thank you for the super chat, Eric Hare. You're a very nice man. Very, very, very nice man. Another Bacardi and Coke, please, my van, we. If anybody's trying to talk to Crafty Keeler, I have it on good authority that she is listening only and not watching the side chat. But if you are still listening, Crafty Keeler, Michael Hall just wants you to know he's your biggest fan. Good evening, Gareth Jones. Bruce Cook. What do you mean I dropped my pocket? What does that mean? I don't get it. I'm far too uncool to understand things like that. I just don't understand. Ah, right, okay. That's a possibility, and thanks for the information. It's a billiposity. Anyway. Brainless Steel NL wants me to tell Crafty Keeler that everybody hopes you get well soon. So get well soon, Keeler. Right. Anyway. Mark Cutler only drinks Council Coke. Water? Yeah. My grandpa used to call water Council Pop. But Americans won't get that, Mark. But I know exactly what you're saying. Gosh of Heckfire also wants to tell Crafty Keeler to feel better soon. Jason Ryland's wife is still laughing about the Bacardi and Coke. And it's actually pronounced Mavanoi, not Mavanwi. Just to get technical about it, seeing as you made me say it. But it's a regional thing. Some people pronounce it Mavanwi, some people pronounce it Mavanoi. But David is isn't Welsh anyway. Yes, Audrey, it is. For now, because I don't know who else has seen this on the news. Sorry, £2 super chat from Ashley Harris. Thank you, Ashley. Hi, Creaky, love your work. Very kind of you. Why are my windows a bit all over the shop tonight? I don't understand. There's a lot of things I don't understand. So if I... that would explain that. That makes it better. NetTube user. How long does it take me to make a video? It's time consuming, I believe. Right? Well, yes, you do believe right. I am starting to get a little bit more efficient now. I can make a video now from start to finish in about 8 hours. But that's literally just the recording process. It's still, if I take into account titling, making the thumbnail, blah, 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 it's probably between, I don't know, 14 and 16 hours on each video, which is why I only do 2 a week. Robert Caslow, who am I going to review next? Who knows? Yeah, and Audrey, that's only if I'm feeling extra efficient. That's only if I'm feeling extra efficient. Oh, there we are. Crafty Keeler's just popped into the side chat to say hello. Admitted into hospital this morning, waiting for results of the lager lurgy. Oh, no. That's not good. Obviously, I know that the side chat is from all over the world. But I know that it was announced, well, it wasn't announced, it was reported on the news earlier on that they're considering doing lockdowns again, but by city. So, for example, Leicester has had 600 and something cases of the lager lurgy reported over the weekend, and they're considering locking Leicester down. So, for example, I'm from Swansea. Shh, don't tell anyone. And if there was to be a spike of cases in Swansea, then they would consider locking Swansea down. Forrest Pfeiffer, have you seen the news covered by Irish Demon that Australia is banning vapes containing nicotine? I have not, no, but funny enough, Pete Harrington mentioned that earlier on. I don't know what to say about that. I honestly don't. Rick Schofield says, don't go to the US, it's spiking everywhere. Oh, you've dropped a link in Discord. Have you really? Ah, right. That's kind of a similar... There we are. Pete Harrington, just to give you a little bit of context, I don't know if it's exactly the same thing. I've not read this article yet, but going back about 2 years, in the UK, there was something introduced called the TPD regulations, the Tobacco Products Directive, and basically what that meant was that any bottle that held more than so this year, when we sell this, there's no nicotine in it. It's 0 milligram, contains no nicotine at all, and the customer has to buy the nicotine separately and put it in themselves. So I don't know whether it's going to be a similar thing, because I know that when the TPD regulations were discussed initially in the UK, everybody went batshit crazy and went into panic mode and thought it was the end of vaping and so on, but that wasn't the case. It was just an amended way of doing it. So it could possibly be the same situation in Australia, Pete, but I don't know. I don't know. I'll take a look at it. But I'm gonna open that link in a tab because I'll forget about it if I just leave it in Discord. But I'll definitely have a look at it, Pete, because if that is the case, it's complete insanity. Sandy Lloyd, yeah, they're banning flavors. They're banning. There's already certain states that have banned flavors. All right, so just first glance, Pete, it looks as if it's going to be something that your doctor's got to prescribe for you. I'll have a proper read of that later on. But yeah, it was a similar situation here, Pete. Everybody went batshit crazy because they thought it was the end of vaping, and it really wasn't. It was just the introduction of regulations which really needed to be introduced. But I don't know, it's just completely insane. You know, the studies are there now. Obviously, the thing is, nobody's ever said that it's 100% safe. If you're inhaling anything apart from oxygen, well, apart from air into your lungs, then it's not as safe as just breathing. But the studies all show that it's 93% safer than traditional smoking. But there we are. I won't bang on about it anymore because I don't want my video to get demonetized, because I just don't. Yeah, TGK2 has helped a lot of people and continues to do so. Tracy Langley wants to know, where does a Kit Kat belong? A chocolate drawer or the biscuit cupboard? Well, what you need to do, Tracy Langley, is buy twice the amount of Kit Kats and distribute them evenly between the chocolate drawer and the biscuit cupboard. It's a no-brainer, really. You know what? What can I say? What can I say? And thank you to Chris Holmes for the coffee support donation. If anybody is interested, it's not just super chats. There's loads of different ways you can support the channel, and the links are all down in the video description if anybody's interested. Warren Evans wants to know what I think of Trump's logic that if you don't do a test for the lager lurgy, nobody will have it. No comment. Because there are probably people in the side chat now who don't really want to know what I truly think. Martin Gornell, yeah, I've seen that question before. What is Goofy? Is he a dog or is he a human? Oh, the dislikes have gone from 4 down to 2. No way, hosepipe. Tiffany Hall would love to know as well. I'm sure there are lots of people that would love to know Tiffany Hall. I think it's one of the mysteries. Oh, Jaffa Cakes Tiger Bread 78. See, now Jaffa Cakes are even more confusing than Kit Kats because they're sold in the biscuit aisle in the supermarket, but it's got cake in the title. I might just have to make a video about this. This is mind-blowing. Chris Shapley has just added something to the Trump question. So if you do fewer pregnancy tests, you'll have fewer pregnancies. Well said, Doc Shapley. I couldn't have said it better myself. No, I won't talk about politics because it just gets me into trouble.
Welcome to the Blinder Gang.
Craig Hobbs just became a Blinder Gang supporter. Thank you, Craig Hobbs. Why did I call you Chris Hobbs? Did I call you Chris Hobbs? I'll have to watch this back and find out. A video on Jaffa Cakes would be hilarious. Change of pace. Has anybody noticed that I have not made... Before I say it, I best check. I haven't really, have I? No, I have. Yeah, I have. Don't worry. I was going to say, notice the lack of flat earth videos, but the David Wolf video was kind of sort of a flat earth video, wasn't it? Because he is a flat earther. Taxman classifies Jaffa Cakes as cakes, different VAT. That's not right, Time Lord. VAT is VAT. As far as I know, I'm not an expert. Pete Harrington, you've nailed it. If you just eat all the Kit Kats, then you haven't got to worry about putting them away. And the same would apply to Jaffa Cakes. Why are we talking about biscuits? This is making me hungry. Mark Cutler, nice goatee. I haven't got a goatee. It's just like a stripe. My beard was getting out of hand. And obviously, with there being a lack of barbers available at the moment, I thought, zip it off. Just leave the old tash and the old quim tickler, if you know what I'm saying. Nothing beats a Tim Tam and a cup of tea. I don't even know what a Tim Tam is. Sounds like something a lady would need to use once a month. But I could be wrong. Is that right, Turtle Moves? There's no VAT on cakes, but there is on biscuits. That's ridiculous. Redonkulous. What? I don't know what Tim Tams are. Now I want to know what Tim Tams are.
Welcome to the Blinder Gang.
Brian Donaldson 6481 has just become a channel member. Are people becoming channel members because of this? Or are you just becoming channel members? I need to put my shoulder out then. VAT is charged on biscuits but not cakes. Okay, I get the message. I'm not an accountant. Or Tim Tam is like a penguin. Is it really? Why am I Googling biscuits? Tim Tam. Ah. It's a penguin. Actually, I think I've seen Isaac Butterfield mention them and fairy bread. Australians are weird. People think Americans are weird. Australians have bread with, well, hundreds and thousands sprinkled all over them. That's just insanity. Crazy times. Absolute crazy times. Everybody wants to be a G in the Blinder Gang. Tom Harby. Apparently so. There we are. Pete Harrington just holds his hand straight up to it and says, yes, we are. Turquoise Laura, you could be right. The Tim Tam is just an upside-down penguin. Excuse me. Boris Johnson will get us cheap Tim Tams if we get a trade deal. Crafty Keeler challenges me to do a Tim Tam slam on a live stream. If only I could get hold of some Tim Tams. It's a bit far to go to the shop in Australia just for some Tim Tams. Can we substitute them with penguins? Because they basically look like the same thing. Yeah, they're the same thing. It's a penguin. It's making me want one now. I wonder if we, Mrs. Blinder, do we have any penguins? If you're still watching. Anyway, we've spent the last 15 minutes talking about bloody biscuits. Enough of the biscuit discussion. Discussion? What's a discussion? Good evening, Reese Triple X. Penguins are different. Are they really? X-Corvus. And I assume you have proof? Pete Harrington will send me some Tim Tams if I send him some Nick. I don't know what the situation is about sending things to Australia. We've never been asked. Rob McGowan, my dog, is very well. She's very well. She's being a good girl. Are they really Bacon Earth? Tim Tams are available on Amazon. Don't tell me that. I already spend way too much time on Amazon as it is. Tim Tams. £9.95 for a value pack of Tim Tams. That's not value. You could get about 500 penguins for that. £23.64 for 4 packets of Tim Tams. They must be like Willy Wonka's golden ticket bars or something. You are winding me up. Amazon Prime, Tim Tams Arnott's double coat baked biscuits, 200 gram, a pack of 2, £12.12 pence. What a rip-off. I bet they're not that much in Australia, are they? This is insanity. Absolute insanity. Anyway, I said I wanted to stop talking about biscuits. Everybody stop mentioning Tim Tams, penguins, Kit Kats, and other biscuits. Unless, of course, one of those companies would like to sponsor my channel. Then I will talk about Tim Tams and penguins till the cows come home. Moo cows. There's a nice biscuit now. Anyway, yeah, Tiger Bread 78. For that price, you would think they were full of crack. Anyway, right. Stop distracting me, everybody. I think next Sunday, maybe, we'll do another subscriber call-in via, it's not really a call-in, via Discord live stream. Give me a thumbs up if you want to do that next Sunday. Mark Cutler, do I make my own overlays? Do you mean that and these? Is that what you mean, Mark Cutler? Because if it is, yes, I do. Because, believe it or not, I know you wouldn't guess by looking at me, but I am actually a graphic designer. That's, yeah. So, yes, Mark Cutler, I make that, and I make that, and I make that, and I make that, and I made that, and I also made CGI. That, and I made this. Well, I make it all. I'm full of useless talents. Oh, hang on. Do I want a toasted tea cake? No. And I shall tell you for why, Forrest Pfeiffer. To quote Uncle Bryn. Because it's got bunny shit in it. What's the story with raisins or currants? Are they the same thing? I don't know. Don't really care either. Because they're gross. Why are they even a thing? Anybody in the side chat who likes currants or raisins, you're wrong. And probably evil. along with people who like tomatoes, or tomatoes for all the Americans watching who can't say tomatoes properly. You know? Potato, tomato. That's what I say. Raisins are awful, yes. Raisins are not superb. Raisins are just shriveled up, gone off grapes. If I want grapes, I'll eat grapes. I won't put them on the kitchen windowsill and wait 6 weeks for them to shrivel up like a 75-year-old man's scrot. No, thank you very much. Sorry. Exactly. How did raisins come into existence? Now, I often wonder this. This is a sit back in my chair moment, because I wonder strange things. Like, I wonder, one of the things I wonder, and I bet some smart ass is going to be able to answer this now. When did we start cooking food? How? Why? Not why. We cook food because it's nice cooked. But, you know, did a caveman come across a hob in the back of an abandoned cave or something? Or, you know, was probably the more realistic version was a caveman like chasing a deer or a cow? Maybe a cow, because cows can't run as fast as deer. And he chased him towards it, and the cow fell over because he forgot to do his cow shoelaces up, and he fell in the fire. And for a laugh, the caveman and his caveman mate just sort of stood there and laughed. Ah, look at that stupid cow, he just fell over in the fire. Oh, well, he's dead now, so we may as well eat him anyway. And they were like, oh my God, this is so much nicer. Because we fire bathed him or something along those lines. That's what I like to believe. Crazy Bass, olives and mushrooms are both delicious. So, do you think that's how cooking was discovered? I like to think so. I'm probably wrong. But I could just as easily be right. Who came up with a fruitcake? I know. 274-727. That's just, it's stupid. I can have all the mushrooms and all the olives. Thank you very much. I do like a mushroom and an olive, but not together. There's evidence of burnt bone fragments over 1.5 million years ago. Ah, yeah, but that's just evidence of burnt bone fragments, Crafty Keeler? Is that evidence that there was like a caveman version of Gordon Ramsay or Gino D'Acampo? I don't think so. I don't think so. Olives are not disgusting, Dakota Dad. You're lucky you said that after I posted your hat to you. Otherwise you wouldn't have been having it. Olives are lovely, especially stuffed olives, stuffed with chilies. Beautiful. Yeah, you're probably right there, Chris Shapley. Maybe they had eaten a bit of the cow and then thought, oh, you know, have you ever had that feeling where you're halfway through eating a horse and you suddenly think, I wasn't as hungry as I thought I was? It was that kind of situation, and they couldn't finish the cow or the deer if one of them was a fast runner, and they just threw it on the fire to get rid of it, get rid of the evidence, because the caveman was on a diet and Mrs. Cave Woman would have, she'd have freaked out. When he was, sneaking in a crafty cow when she wasn't looking. And, see, Crafty Keeler, cave drawings in Africa, 1 million years ago, show cooking. There's always somebody who knows, isn't there? There has to be. There's always somebody that knows. Or, do you know, Audrey, you're absolutely right. This has taken a very odd turn. Good evening, Tim Brown. How are you? Suddenly it smelled godly. I don't know. I just wonder strange things. Probably because I'm a strange person. I know, Crafty Keeler, I did ask, didn't I? You're absolutely right. That'll teach me though, won't it? Right, go on then, back to lurking. Gizmo Spitfire, yay what? All we've talked about so far is Tim Tam's penguin, Kit Kat's Jaffa cakes, and cows tripping over their shoelaces and falling into a fire. We haven't talked about anything else, yeah? Pogan, good luck with the stream. I think I'm going to need it tonight. Creaky's Cooking History channel. That's a very good idea, Mr. Andrat. I've been looking to diversify my content. Ghosts real or not? Not, Gareth Jones. Unless somebody can prove it. I say no, based on the fact that I've never seen one, which I know is flawed logic, but I've never seen any evidence. I've never seen anything to suggest to me that ghosts are real. Audrey, what's the next video about? Give me a chance. It's only Sunday. I don't know, Audrey. I've got to have a look through my. That decision will be made tomorrow, and I will be having a very careful look through my possible video topics list, and I will pick something out of that. It sounds crap as shit. What does? What sounds crap? My live stream? You're probably onto something there. Brainless Steel says this nonsense is why I love your live streams. It's not nonsense. I genuinely think a cow tripped over his shoelaces, and that's where cooking came from. Same as aliens. No, I think differently about aliens, Gareth Jones. I think aliens are out there. Not up in the corner of my room. Just out there somewhere. But I don't think they've been here. And I don't think... See, the thing is, the way I look at it is that in this day and age, everybody's got one of these. A smartphone with a very good camera. So where's all the high resolution, high quality images of aliens? And I know somebody in the side chat is going to say, oh yeah, but what about the Pentagon have just released? Yeah, cool. I wasn't there, so I don't know. Have I heard about the what? The Grey Yarder Treaty? I have not heard about the Grey Yarder Treaty. Oh, sorry, Hawkeye Station Paranormal, for saying I don't believe in ghosts, but I don't. See, the thing is, and I've said this many times before, I don't believe in ghosts. I'm assuming that Hawkeye Station Paranormal does. That doesn't mean he's right and I'm wrong, or that I'm right and he's wrong. It just means we believe in different things. Gareth Jones, some phones are smarter than people. You're not wrong there, mate. Crop circles, do I believe in them, or is that a rhetorical question? There's no proof. Right, let me rephrase that. Yes, there's photographs of crop circles and so on and so forth, but they've been debunked and proven to be hoaxes so many times. It's like this. Oh, there we are. Audrey's just said crop circles are a proven hoax. It's that situation of the boy that cried wolf. They've been faked so many times that even if there was evidence, this, let's say for argument's sake now, a new crop circle appeared in a field in Wales tonight, and there was lots of evidence to suggest that it was genuinely left by an alien craft landing. It would be very difficult to get people to believe it now because they've been proven to be a hoax so many times that people wouldn't believe it. The boy that cried wolf. Is that a good analogy, or? That's a rather strange thing, that a Canon EOS 5D Mark IV and an EF 24-70 f 2.8L 2 USM. Now that's a good camera. Cool. I don't know. I've got a Canon camera. It's an EOS M50 with definitely a lens on it. Yeah, let me put on my looking glasses instead of my... It's a kit lens. I don't know what it is. But it does the job for me. And since Canon have sorted their lives out and put a webcam utility together so I can do things like this, skadoosh, and use the autofocus feature, it's become much better. Much, much, much better. But I dare say the EOS 5D Mark IV is a very good camera. But I wouldn't know because I've never used one or seen one. Have I seen the new Loch Ness video? Gareth Jones is asking. No. Ugly German Truth. Does Creaky Blinder need an alibi for in 3 hours? I don't get what that means, Ugly German Truth. What's happening in 3 hours? It'll be 11:30 in the UK. I'll probably be asleep. Tony Hancock. Important news. Penguins are fake. Hans has been sent a video from a contact, so it must be true. A couple of people have asked me to do a video about Loch Ness and other cryptids. Is the Loch Ness Monster a cryptid? Tim Cowell, no, you're not a bit late. You're extremely late. You're so late that it's almost the end. Wolverine 6668. Hi, Creaky Blinder. Are my messages getting seen? Lol. I don't think they are, Wolverine 6668. I didn't see that one either. Guys, I promise you, right? I do. I always do my best to see people's messages. But remember this. There's 260 people watching. There's a lot of messages. If you don't at Creaky Blinder, it reduces the likelihood of me seeing it by that much. Wolverine 6668, yeah, we haven't done the lurk register yet. Should we do it? Should we do it now? Let's see who's lurking. I like seeing who's lurking. Okay. Everyone ready? Who's lurking? We'll say who's lurking right now, because some people will speak, then they go quiet, then they speak again. But this is who's lurking right now. 274727. A Whisper in the Wind. Andreas Eld. Andy B. Bandito Guy. Baron Aguila Bearded Wizard. That was a mouthful. Big Emo, 1971. Bill Devitt. Bovine Shoelace. Bradus or Bradus. Aurelius. Brother Grief. Christopher Bell. Fred Bailey. Not you're a pip out of him. Gizmo Spitfire. No, Gizmo spoke earlier. Gareth Jones. Well, we can't shut him up tonight, so he's not lurking. Green Valiant. Inciter. Jay Olsen. Jay Torres. Justin R. Soul. Karen X. McKenna. Coruscant. Nails Van Dyke. None of the above. Pat Pillon. Or what? Yes. Rich Gutierrez. Rob Dixon. Richie 5903. Rowell. Lurkin. Ros Collins. Lurkin. Sean 137. Lurkin. Terry Beer. Lurkin. The Flat... No, he speak. The Rev Dell. Lurkin. Tim Brown. Lurkin. TP Seeker. Lurkin. Tube 799. Lurkin. Lots of lurkers tonight. It's a lurktastic live stream. Car you. How you like a comment here? I don't understand what you mean. You can't like comments in the side chat. Good day to you, Mr. James TV. Daryl, have I seen the Bird Lady's comments? They're hilarious. I was not paid for this comment. Tidy. Yeah, that's another thing. A lot of people were using the hashtag tidy. And she's still... I'm kind of keeping an eye on her channel because I want to see if she responds, because I put that video out on Friday and Logic put his video out on Thursday, I think it was. So I'm very interested to see if she responds to it again. And if she does, maybe I'll re-respond. Sounds like a plan. Hashtag tidy indeed, Wretch. Some people even use hashtag Creaky Blinder. Did they really? Mark3211, thank you for the £5 super chat. I'm here from Simon Dan. Glad I found your channel. Thank you very much, Mark. Very much indeed. You tried to comment on her video, but it wasn't an option. She could have... No, she hasn't... I don't know. Has she turned the comments off? Because I know after the video I did on the Simon Dan channel, she turned the comments off on that video, so I don't know. I don't know. Bill David, good evening. How are you, pal? You have a Canon Rebel T5 EOS 1200D. Works well for you. Yeah, that's the thing. I get people asking me all the time what camera they should use, as if I'm like some sort of camera expert. I'm not. I just...
Oh, new subscriber.
Frank Smith. I just went on YouTube and I had to look what cameras other YouTubers were using. Sorry, everyone, you're boring me now. That's why I yawned. Very rude. Irene Torkel, $6.99 Canadian through Super Chat. Hello from Canada. Where? What? Saskatchewan. You're making that up, aren't you? Tracy Langley, I am tired. I am tired today. Mr. James TV, 34.6 subs, that's amazing. I think I've been watching you since you had 5 or 6K, if I'm not mistaken. Very possible. Very possible. But I'm on a mission to get to 50K. 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 And I'd like to get there. Reckon I can get there by my birthday? Oh, you don't know when my birthday is? Well, well, well. It's on November the 11th. So, I'd like to think I can get to 50K by my birthday. But, there's no guarantees in this life. You're not even guaranteed to see tomorrow. 99p super chat from Team Still Can't Whistle. Thank you very much. Can he not? Cart U is not sure if he found Simon Dan or Creaky Blinder first. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Simon Dan. 48k. You turn 48. Am I 48 this year? Yes. No. Yes. What? Yes, I am. Yes, I'm 48 this year. Elizabeth Dracula, your birthday, Creaky, is the same day as your oldest son. It's weird, Elizabeth. It's a very popular year for birthdays. Everyone I know is having one this year. I don't understand it. Ah, Lord Callum lurking with his blue spanner. Yes, okay, boy, I know I'm 48 this year. Yes, I'm 48 this year. The only time team can whistle is when you throw him out of a plane. Oh, that's a bit mean. Yeah, Wolverine 6668, Lord Callum is in... Well, he's not in the house, he's in his own house. What do you mean 2 years to go? What, till I die? I hope not. Ah, right. Nails Van Dyke. If I said a couple of months ago I was 47, then I must be 47. I must be. Um... 50, sexy money. I love sexy money from some, who give me sexy money? Where's he gone? Andreas Eld. You said my name correctly, I might add. Thank you, Andreas Eld. I'm very happy I did, because I've got a habit of butchering people's names. But you don't know what lurking means. Well, allow me to explain. Lurking basically means you're watching, hidden in the shadows. So if I was live streaming like this, I could be lurking on live stream. But I don't. I tend to live stream like this, so you can see me scratch my nose and have a drink and have a vape and, you know, do other things I probably shouldn't do on live stream. But I'm glad I said your name correctly, and I hope that clears up what lurking means. It basically means you're quietly listening away in the background and not participating in the chat. That's what lurking means. Gosh of Heckfire, $5 US. I came for the content, but I stayed for the accent. Love you, Creaky. How many times have I got to say this? I do not have an accent. It's all you who have an accent. I merely speak words, but no accent. And I resent the implication. But I'm glad you've stayed, even if it is for my non-existent accent. I do appreciate it, gosh of heck fire. Richie5903, 10 squids. Cheers, Creaky. Came from Simon. Staying for the great content. Have a cheap pint of me when your local is open again. I will most definitely try. Thank you, Richie. That's very kind of you, mate. Basic trigonometry has nailed it. Accent with 3 question marks, because he knows that this guy does not have an accent. Tattoo questions? Who's asking tattoo questions, Audrey? £2 super chat of Merlin Gornal. Thank you very much, Merlin. That's a excellent name. Exactly. Chris Sharpley and Turquoise Laura both know the score. What accent? I've even got a mug and a t-shirt that say what accent on it. So how could I possibly have an accent? Because if I did have said accent and said merchandise available in the merch store, then it would be false advertising. And I don't do false advertising. Yeah, so... Brother Grief is trying to play games while listening to me, so please keep reading comments. Well, that's basically all I do in my live stream, so it might be a lucky day. Say what again? Bill Devitt tattoo. What's... Tat? Ooh! Tattoo. 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 MHR asked about my sleeve. Turquoise Laura, I don't understand abbreviations or acronyms. Who's MHR? My Hairy Rug? Am I looking for somebody called My Hairy Rug? MHR. Not seeing any MHR. Welcome to the Blinder Gang. Thank you for becoming a channel member, German person. German free gun review. Ooh. MHR. Oh, there we are. MHR. Hi. You asked about my sleeve. Yeah, I've got... That was a tidy tattoo. Take care, Mr. James TV. Thanks for dropping by. Flanger. How's it going? Find some conspiracy videos on tattoos. I have some myself. I'm sure will be hilarious. Well. Yeah. Exactly. Gareth Jones. What started me doing YouTube videos? Avoiding doing real work. I've answered this question so many times. There's two people to blame for my channel. One of them is Simon Dan and the other one is Nathan Thompson. Which way round, you choose yourself. Somebody told me about Simon Dan's channel and I had a look at it and I thought, I could make videos like that. Oh no, actually I can't because I'm nowhere near smart enough to do it. And then I watched some more of Simon Dan's videos and then I thought, hang on a minute, you haven't necessarily got to be smart to make this type of content. You've just got to be able to see flat earthers for just how ridiculous they are. And I could. And I thought, well, if I can make fun of myself, which I frequently do, I can make fun of other people. And I tried, I made a video about flat earth and it was about Nathan Thompson. And Nathan Thompson must Google his name every morning when he wakes up from whichever one of his friend's sofas he's been sleeping on that night. And the views shot up and it had thousands of dislikes. Not many likes because I only had like 8 subscribers and 3 of them were me with other YouTube accounts I've got. And it was like ching, light bulb moment. Oh, there may be something in this. And then I sort of came across Conspiracy Cats, Fight the Flat Earth, Plan a Walk, and I became involved in this community. I became the Creaky Blinder. And that's that boring story that everybody else here has heard 50,000 times out of the way. Exactly, Matthew G. All you do have to do is apply a little bit of common sense and the whole flat earth theory falls apart. Crafty Keeler says, the bigger question is how depressing would it be if Creaky Blinder hadn't started the channel? Answer, very. Thank you, Keeler. I don't know if I'd go that far, but I do enjoy what I do. And I feel very, very fortunate that I'm not quite there yet, but I'm getting close to being able to say that this is my real full-time job. Turquoise Laura, do you have Netflix? I'd like some suggestions, movies, documentaries on it. Yes, I do have Netflix, Turquoise Laura. And at the moment, and in about 10 minutes, I dare say that me and the lovely Mrs. Blinder will be watching the next episode. We are watching Queen of the South, which is about Mexican drug cartels. And it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I like it. Trying to think what else we've watched recently. There's so many things that Do you know, I always wish I didn't have the worst memory in the world. Morning, the Key Weasel. How are you? Matthew G. Yeah, Queen of the South is awesome. We're on season 3. White Lines, yeah, that's what we just finished watching. Thank you, Lord Callum. That was very good as well. That was about drugs as well. Oopsie. Yeah, that was about some kids from Manchester that went to... Thank you for becoming a channel member, Mark 10. Don't stand outside in the rain. Whatever you do, you'll rust. Yeah, they went to Ibiza with dreams of becoming DJs and became DJs, but also drug traffickers. Ulrich Call, 20 DKKs. I love DKKs. What are DKKs? Donkey Kong Cash. That's what that is, isn't it? Thank you for the Donkey Kong Cash. 20s. The money, Simon Dan thing. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Lord Callum. I feel like your carer when I'm in these live streams. That's charming. You know I've not got the best memory in the world, boy. You should know that better than most. Feel like my carer. Cheeky little shit. Narcos was good. Yeah, I've watched Narcos Wolverine 6668. I started watching it with Mrs. Blinder, but she wasn't mad keen on it because it's all subtitles and she doesn't enjoy... She enjoys reading, but she doesn't enjoy reading when she should be watching, if that makes sense. But there we are. Tin doesn't rust. It does. Doesn't it? Of course it does. Tim Brown. I like the dummies like artwork. I don't even know what that means. I have not got a Scooby-Doo. But anyway, Dark Tourist on Netflix, highly recommended. Now people are just starting to say no, and I have absolutely no clue why. So on that note, I will just very quickly check that I have thanked everyone that needs to be thanked. Plot Hole, Chris Shapley, Gare PG, Merlin Gornal, thank you for the super chats. Daniel Lauer, X Corvus, thank you for becoming channel members. Brian Donaldson, Ashley Harris, Jason Reynolds, Eric Hare, Ashley Harris, Craig Hobbs, Brian Donaldson again. How could he become a... All right, it was a super chat and a channel member. Mark3211, thank you very much. Irene Torkel, thank you very much. Team Still Can't Whistle, thank you very much. Andreas Eld, thank you for the sexy money. Gosh Heckafire. Stayed for the accent. Richie9503, thanks for the 10 squids. Merlin Gornal. German Free Gun Review, became a channel member, thank you very much indeed. Mark 10. You're going to go rusty. I don't care what you say. Became a channel member. Ulrich Call. Thank you for the Donkey Kong Cash. It is thoroughly appreciated. Thoroughly appreciated. And now, the end is near. I'm not like going to start singing or anything. It's just I want to go and watch the next episode of Queen of the South. So you lot can go, just go on. Go and do whatever you like. I'm out here. Thanks, love you, bye.
Thank you all for watching Creaky Live. Don't forget to follow me on all of your social media platforms. Have a good day and have a creaky week.
I'm gonna wait until the end of time.